Let me tell you a little story about Republican City Council candidate Brent Randall, who is known for being incredibly anti-gay. He was recently caught searching for anonymous gay sex on the gay hookup site adamforadam.com. The Goshen News reported late last week that Randall admitted he's been using the site in search of sex with other men. He told the newspaper, "My life has changed a lot over the last 6 years since my divorce. The profile is still active. I do check it. I do talk to people. I've never met anybody from that profile. I do enjoy meeting new people of all different walks of life." He went on to say, "I don't even know if I consider myself bisexual or not. I just experimented a little since I was single again." He currently happens to be campaigning for office as a conservative Republican who opposes the inclusion of LGBT rights in the city's civil rights ordinance. Do as I say, Lewis, not as I do, apparently.
This is pretty amazing.
Yeah.
I don't know how you can. I don't know, Dave. I mean, maybe he is bisexual. Maybe he still believes in traditional marriage, as they say. But who's going to vote for him after this revelation, right?
Well, interestingly enough, the party is still supporting him. The Republican Party is still saying, hey, listen, this is the same guy that we've known for forever. This is the same guy. And yeah, he's on adamforadam.com looking for gay sex while at the same time campaigning against LGBT non-discrimination laws. But this is the same guy. And what we really care about is what he's doing publicly, apparently, although his Adam for Adam profile has become increasingly public.
Dave, this might be really good news if the party can put that aside and say, hey, we just need to focus on the issues here.
Right. It's very common, as we've told you before, that virulently anti-gay, outspoken politicians and activists sometimes end up being gay themselves. Randy Boning and Steve Wiles and George Reekers was a classic, and Pastor Eddie Long and Troy King, Richard Curtis and Ted Haggard, and how could we forget the toe tapper Larry Craig? The list goes on and on. And some of these names, Lewis, I mean, Randy Boning and Eddie Long, you cannot make this stuff up.
It is a strange coincidence, Dave. I guess, those names could be, heterosexual pornography names too, but it is quite funny.
So there it is. The hypocrisy of the Republicans on full display, a microcosm, the epitome of that hypocrisy. And I'm curious to see whether this guy gets elected. That's really what I am curious about, and we'll continue to follow it. After the break, an interview with Dave Rubin from the Rubin Report. We will talk about the regressive left, a topic that when I first broached a couple of weeks ago led to significant feedback, both positive and negative. Dave Rubin joins me next.